Most gardening is a race against time, planting and harvesting in a single season. But what if you could plant once and harvest for the next 20 years? Today on Paper to Plot, we're building the forever bed with the king of perennials, asparagus. The secreto at 20, harvest isn't in the plant. It's in the trench you dig today. We don't just use soil. We build a deep engine of compost and aged manure. Asparagus hates wet feet. Drainage layers of gravel and sand are your best insurance policy. Measurement is key. A 5-foot bed is the perfect size to feed a family year after year. Bone meal and rock phosphate provide the slow release fuel these roots need for decades. 20 years of food from one plan. This is the ultimate definition of food independence. Mark your blueprint. Year 1 is about patience. We are building a legacy, not a snack. Place your crowns on a mound of rich soil. They look like octopoles, ready to take hold. Gently spread the roots. Give them the space they need to explore the deep earth. Water them in well. This is the first drink of a very long and productive life. Backfill slowly. As the plants grow, we add soil, building strength inch by inch. Identify your perennial zone. This is the permanent anchor of your backyard plot. Look, the first spear. It's thin and fragile, but it's a sign of the victory to come. Your garden is a timeline. This stake marks the beginning of a 20-year journey. Keep it clean. In these early years, even a small weed is a competitor for energy. Annuals take work every year. Perennials take work once, then they give back forever. Winter mulch is a golden blanket, protecting your investment from the deep freeze. By summer, the bed is a forest of ferns. These are the solar panels of the plant. Let them grow. The bigger the ferns this year, the thicker the spears next year. Energy moves downward now, filling the crown with the sugars that fuel the spring. Even in the frost, the forever bed is working, dormant but powerful. Year 3, the roots are thick and the crown is strong. It's finally time. Sharpen your knife. A clean cut is a sign of respect for a plant that feeds you. The spring sun triggers the engine. Overnight, spears can grow 6 inches or more. The first real harvest. Thick, juicy, and packed with flavor you can't buy in a store. Cut at an angle below the soil's surface to protect the crown from rot. A bundle of 20 spears. This is the interest on the capital you invested years ago. Bees love the flowers. Your perennial bed is a sanctuary for the whole garden. Early spring compost is the annual thank you note you give to your plants. In April, when the winter stores are low, asparagus fills the hunger gap. Take a moment to sit and watch. A well-planned garden is a place of peace. Every root is a lifeline. We draw them on paper so we never forget the world below. Rain is the blood of the garden. Collect it, treasure it, and use it wisely. Wood ash provides the potassium that keeps the crowns resilient and healthy. The ladybug is your night watchman, patrolling the ferns for unwanted guests. An old-fashioned salt treatment keeps the weeds away while the asparagus thrives. Gently aerate near the bed. Open the soil so the crowns can breathe and expand. Tomatoes and asparagus are best friends. They protect each other from pests. The paper to plot logo represents a promise of food for your family's future. Stop harvesting in June. The plant needs the rest of the year to recharge its crown. Year 10. The bed is at its peak. It has already paid for itself 100 times over. An overflowing basket is the reward for the patience you showed in year 1. The summer storm brings nitrogen from the air directly to your plants. 6-foot roots mean these plants can find water even in the driest seasons. Feel the swell. It's dark, rich, and full of the life that perennials build. Compost tea is a liquid boost that keeps the ferns green and the crowns strong. Success isn't a destination. It's a 20-year journey you take one day at a time. The purple tip of a spear is the concentrated energy of the entire system. Biodiversity is your armor. A healthy garden protects itself from imbalance. Expand your legacy. Save the seeds and start a new bed for the next generation. Autumn pruning is a ritual of closure, preparing the bed for its winter rest. The harvest cellar is quiet now, but it will soon be full of green treasures. Nothing tastes like home quite like asparagus you've tended for a decade. Look at the graph. Your yield grows while your work decreases. That's efficiency. Dividing old crowns is an act of renewal, giving new life to an established friend. Burlap warms the soil early, tricking the spears into an extra week of growth. The 8-week harvest window is the highlight of the gardener's year. Every spring spear is a miracle, a silent explosion of life from the dark. Earthworms are the engineers, keeping the soil structure perfect for 20 years. Lime keeps the pH exactly where these royal plants like it, sweet and alkaline. A heart of spears. Gardening is a love story between you and the earth. Measurement proves your progress. Thick spears are a sign of a happy crown. An organized shed is the mark of a professional. Respect your craft.
And now, it's complete.
Check your checklist. Perennials require different care, but they offer more. The 20-year blueprint is a map to a future where you are truly self-reliant. Blanching preserves the vibrant color and the crisp snap of your harvest. Canning jars are the bank vaults of the self-sufficient family. Store the sun. Sunrise over an established bed is a view that takes 20 years to perfect. The legacy journal is a record of your stewardship. Pass it on with pride. Perennials restore the soil structure that annual farming destroys. Yalzoland. Clean your knife. It has served you well through a decade of spring mornings. Permanent food is the foundation of the independence pyramid. Bildituel. The butterfly on the fern is a sign that your garden is a place of harmony. Mulch becomes humus, feeding the cycle of life without any outside input. Work in the dusk. The cool air is when the garden whispers its secrets. The Perennial Manifesto: plant once, harvest forever. This is the way. Measure the soil temp. When it hits 50 degrees, the spears will arrive. Strawberries and asparagus, the perfect partnership of ground cover and height. Look at a 20-year-old tree. Your garden bed is now just as permanent and strong. This is generational wealth. You are feeding the family of your future self. Kneel on the ground. The earth is soft because you have stopped disturbing it. The fungal network is the soul of the bed, connecting every crown together. Paper to plot. We planned for 20 years, and now we live in the reality. Thank your future self. They are the ones who will reap what you sow today. Plant once, harvest forever. Your journey to food independence has just begun.